It's 8:39 on Q103. It's Wednesday morning, 23rd of September. And ladies and gentlemen, St. Peter has rolled into town.
How are you, Mike?
I'm good. How are you, Peter?
I'm very well, Chelsea.
I'm great. Even better now.
Do you know what? Thank you.
Thanks.
That's because Mike just walked in, wasn't it?
No, no,
And
it really
did you
isn't.
guys out there know that these two lovely people have been posing for a beautiful photo outside their studio, and they're proper models?
Yeah,
proper
well,
models.
I do a bit of part-time modelling, but, you know, don't like to go on about it, Peter. You know,
Don't worry, I'll
want,
go on about it.
I want people to take me for my personality. Yeah? You know what I'm saying?
World
You really
peace,
are.
right? World peace.
Well, listen, Team Andre has rolled into Manchester. There are about 15 people with you. Okay,
Yes.
Can you name them all?
No, we don't. I don't know any of them. Except, well, can I just explain why? You see, we're a bit of a crew, and I'll explain why. It's not just like walking around with an entourage, but it is. But it isn't the way it sounds. Basically, we've got two guitarists with us because we're going to do an acoustic set today.
Okay.
So that's a definite. Has to happen.
Yeah.
We've got two camera crew who are filming for the ITV2 show, which is called The Next Chapter, I believe, isn't it? And that comes out in October.
Okay.
So that's the second one to the one that we've already seen.
Yeah, well, that one was a one-off. It was a 90-minute, and
Yeah.
then this is like 6 series, I think,
Oh,
6 or
right,
7
okay.
shows, I mean. And then we've got Stacey from the radio station, from the radio plug-in side of things.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's a record company person who we don't know who she is. We've got Nadia. No,
offended.
we love Stacey. And then we've got Nadia, who she is just... Nadia, who
She's
are
just
you?
what? You don't really know what she does, do you?
No, Nadia's great. She's part of the record, a part of Can TV, and then we've got Tara.
Tara, the
who
blonde one.
is the wonderful assistant of Stacey. So she's not my assistant. It's part of Stacey's entourage. That's got nothing to do with me, even though we love her being part of the crew. And then we've got Nicola, who is
We
from
know
the management.
Nicola.
Yeah, well,
Nicola
Nicola's
your
as
manager?
famous as you.
Nicola is a legend. We go places, and that we did Manchester Pride, and the
Yeah.
crowd went mad for Nicola.
Now, what happened there? There was a.
Yeah, I was at Manchester Pride.
Were you there?
I had to wear a poncho because of you. It absolutely peed down with
Yeah,
rain,
sorry
and
about
I had
that.
to buy a £3 poncho and look like an absolute prat in the centre of town waiting for you to come on.
Well, first of all,
But it was worth it.
thank you. But can I just say, do you know what it's like, right? Being on stage, meeting people afterwards, coming up to you and not going, oh my God, I love you, but
Yeah.
going, oh my God, I love Nicola.
Oh yes, she's getting more famous
And
than
the
you.
proposal.
She's
And there was the
hardcore.
proposal.
The proposal was amazing.
So Nicola got proposed to on the stage
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
Pride. And did you say yes? I did say yes.
Yay!
You
That
see
was
it?
actually a special moment.
It does work out
Were
sometimes.
you in on it? Did you know, Pete?
Well, actually, Ginny, who is now Nicola's fiance, came up to me before I went on stage and she said, Pete, I want to propose to Nicola after your show. And I said, leave it to me. So all the way through, I'm thinking, okay, how do I do this? Because, you know, it's such a big thing. It's one thing to have your proposal in front of so many people, but for it to be filmed as well. Even when I got engaged, I had to reenact the engagement.
Oh,
the
did you?
proposal, yeah, because I'd already done it.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that again now, would you?
No, mate. No, mate.
Now listen, there's an enormous outpouring of love for the Andre, which you must surely be feeling everywhere you go. People are just, they probably want to hug you, and because they feel like they know you, and they feel sorry for all the rubbish you've been through. How are you reacting to
well,
the public being so
I
massively pro-Andre?
definitely never expected this kind of support, and I've had the opportunity of being in the industry. I got signed up at 16. I'm 36 now, so that's 20 years, even though only part of it's been in England. But to know that if someone had told me a year ago that I would be, you know, putting tour dates on and I'd be travelling around the country doing album signings, I mean, I would have wanted to believe it, but it would have been hard to believe. And then for them to say you're going to get this kind of support, and I understand the fickle industry that we're in, and I understand one minute you can be loved and then the next minute you might not be. So I don't take it for granted. I'm absolutely humbled by it, honestly, and I love it. I love people.
Yeah.
It's a great thing that it's happened because I'm a people's person, so it means I can enjoy what's happening, you know?
Yeah. Well,
Do you read all the stuff?
No.
It's funny because I've been in Portugal for a couple of days, and
Yeah.
look what was my holiday reading.
Yeah, you see, I don't know.
And
what-
I
is
wondered
that-
if
that's
you'd
just
read this,
some
right? So I've
unofficial
spent 3
story,
days
obviously.
reading Katie and Peter, Too Much in Love, the inside story of their breakup. I read it in about 4 minutes. I was like, looking through, and I wondered if you'd read it, because
No.
there's probably loads of stuff I could tell you
Well, the thing is, these
About yourself.
about you.
I don't think there's anything
36
about you
pieces of-
don't know. I mean, surely, like you're in the papers every single day. You just,
The best thing I believe I've done is not read. I mean, yesterday, I'm not going to lie, I did read because it was in front of me. But if it's not in front of me, I will not go out of my way to buy it. I will not go out of my way to read it. And I think it's important because you get consumed. You kind of believe your own hype, so to speak. And I don't think that's the right thing to do, especially in a situation like this. It's too much. Your head will just explode if you keep reading and looking, you know.
okay. Right, we've got to do some travel news. Chelsea does the travel, and then we're
Sorry,
going.
all my phone's going. I've got about 40 texts from friends that I don't even know. Hi, is Pete there?
I've got to say, by the way, like I said, this outpouring of love for you. Everybody in the Key 103 building has got extra makeup on today. Even Dave.
Dave upstairs.
Even Dave upstairs.
He's put
Even-
blusher on
yeah.
and concealer and everything.
I know. I've never seen so many women. All the receptionists coming in looking like it's Saturday night in town. It's
Oh, I don't know. I'm more interested in Dave now. Now that you said that, Sweeney, stop it.
He's hot. It's 8:45 on Q103.
Manchester's